Alice is back.
Yeah.
And it's great because you're watching this, and I'm a gamer, so I love playing games.
Oh, really?
So you're almost like sitting there watching it, honestly, going...
Well, it really, I have to say, I haven't seen the movie in 3D yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen clips and things at Comic-Con and all that, but, a lot of people tell me how, really you become part of it. And it's funny because I was saying as an actor, you become really part of it. As much as the audience is sucked in, we're sucked into our roles because it's impossible to cheat. Suddenly, like, you're seeing depth. And so you know that when somebody gets punched, it's not a real punch because you can see the distance between your fist and their face, or, at one point I kicked Kim Coates' gun away.
Yeah.
I had to literally kick his hand over and over. I mean, the poor guy has black and blue fingers because you can't cheat.
Right.
So how many times, like, Allie broke a finger, poor Wentworth had to get socked, I got socked in the head. I mean, everybody was just like, whoa, we really are these characters. We really do have to survive. My God, it's like gone way beyond normal acting,
And there's no pause button when you're doing it. It's like, pause for a second.
We are the characters, and Paul is playing us.
Well, let's do that again. There you go.
One more time. Exactly.
And here you guys are, trying to get away from the group again, the umbrella company or group, whichever.
Corporation.
Corporation.
Umbrella Corporation.
And they're out to do their usual stuff.
Well, Umbrella, that's their job, you know. Without them, what are we going to do if we defeat them? That would be really too bad for all the Resident Evil fans, right?
Then you guys would be sitting around playing video games, drinking soda, going, remember when we...
Yeah, right, watching TV, like, Alice has kind of gotten a little rusty around the edges since Umbrella was defeated.
Right.
Got to find a new enemy now.
Speaking of which, in this movie, there's that guy who's like 90 feet tall, or 9 feet tall.
The executioner.
Yeah. That's a scary looking something or another.
Well, he's actually a sweetheart. I mean, the guy that played him, Ray, he's an amazing boxer, and he was really having a good time, because he had, to walk in that suit, it was so heavy. And I mean, poor guy, he had to run. And, to run in a suit that weighs that much is almost impossible.
Yeah.
So he's like running, and we're like, come on, run faster. Like, run like more manly.
Right.
Because, running in that suit, he just couldn't look very scary. So, oh, poor guy, with the rain and the water on the floor, it was quite something. I mean, the action sequences in this movie are unbelievable, and everything that went into making them was definitely so different from any other film because of the 3D aspect. We really had to do it. So yeah, between the getting hit in the head and getting kicked and poor Ray slipping on that floor in that big suit, man, these films are something else.
They sure are, and a lot of fun.
Oh, good. That's what we want. That's number one.
You got
I want
it.
people to be like, wow.
They will.
It really is fun. I mean, one of the things I was really excited about with this movie is that they decided to shoot it in 3D.
Yeah.
Because, and it's not one of these 3D that gets turned in after. I mean, this movie was written for 3D, and we got James Cameron's cameras.
Okay.
We're only the second film after Avatar to be able to shoot with them. So it's a different level, of sensorial experiences. It's clearer, it's sharper, it's more exciting, and I think that was a perfect marriage with the Resident Evil franchise.
Right, because like you said, you're sitting there, even though you've got the glasses on after, you don't notice.
Right.
But you're seeing all this stuff, and I mean, especially, like certain parts of gunplay.
Yeah. Totally.
You're sitting there, and it's like you just want to grab, certain things.
It's so intense. I saw it, and I don't watch a lot of movies, and I sat there, and it's extremely thrilling and exhilarating. I mean, you feel like you're part of the action. It's a different level of experience when you go to the movies, and to be able to see this in 3D is, it's really exciting.
And once again, I know I had to be in great shape. I was talking to Milla, and she was saying how you guys are just out there kicking and
Absolutely.
Constantly.
Absolutely. I mean, I am an athlete by, since, when I was younger.
Right.
So going into something like this, I'm not going to specific training for that. What I look forward to is the weapons training.
Okay.
It's like I use this new Italian Beretta that had never been on camera before.
Oh, okay.
So to work with Charlie, our camera guy, and figure out how to shoot that, and to look comfortable with these guns. I mean, it's like you have to believe it. You have to go on the journey with us. So part of the job for me is making sure that I familiarize myself with all the different weapons and things in the movie.
Right. And again, you've got this whole city of zombies who, they're just, it's just amazing just when they do an aerial shot and you see all these people around.
Right.
It's like, my goodness.
Totally. Totally. I mean, it's like, it's just, all that is put in after, so there's special effects. So when we're shooting it, maybe there's 10 zombies there or something.
Yeah.
But then when you see it after and you see the scope of it and how it goes on and on and on, it's incredible what they can do.
Mm-hmm. And once again, fighting against the Umbrella Corporation.
Yes.
I don't know where these guys came from, but they got a lot of money and they do a lot of bad things.
They sure do, and they've got some cool helicopters and planes and things.